Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I hope you guys like it. I was inspired by The Incredibles, and that's all I'm going to say right now. Okay, to start this off, I'm just using a spoolie to brush out my brows, and I'm going to start filling them in with the Kiss New York eyebrow pencil. It reminds me a lot of the NYX Micro Brow, but it's a lot more affordable. You get it from your local beauty supply store, and they practically are dupes for each other.
Turned on my L's and the lessons. You see the whip pulling up, it's like skirt. Dream pulling up, I'm like skirt. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like.
I'm like Big Pop mixed with Tupac. I'm like Machiavelli, pizza, Little Caesar pizza. I be hot and ready, nigga. You a pussy and a rat. You like Tom and Jerry, nigga. You ain't ballin', you just talking. That's that commentary. I was in the field, man. I slayed for this. Had to talk to God, drop down and pray for this. To my surprise, he replied, say you made for this. I seen the car, wanted, then I went.
Once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I use this in a shade that's probably maybe 1.5 shades lighter than my skin tone, and I use this to carve out my brows to make sure they're just clean and crisp and make sure they have a nice shape to them.
I'm giggling, can let the devil have the last laugh. Ain't no more beefing, I'm just keeping to myself. I'm my own competition, I'm competing with myself.
I told y'all I'm living my best life. I told y'all I'm living my best life. I made a couple L's with my best friends. Turned on my L's in the lessons. You see the whip pulling up, it's like skirt. Drink pulling up, it's like skirt. I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like. You don't like money, I can see it.
Now here I'm using another LA Girl Pro Conceal product, but this is actually the white shade, and it's called a highlight, but I use it as a base, especially when I'm going to use bright shadows. I like a lighter base just so the shadows appear more predominant.
We had badges on our asses, you got passes in your life. You had gadgets on your bike. Got work magic, got work magic, got work magic in my life. And that guala like Ayala, cause that bag just fixed my life. And y'all know good and damn well I don't want no champagne. But can we please get some more champagne? Please no Andre G like.
And now after blending all that out, I'm going to start with the shadows. I'm taking my Subculture palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm using the deep yellow shade just as a transition color right now. I eventually transferred to the Morphe 35C palette because I didn't like how the color was coming across. It wasn't pigmented enough for me, so I decided to change, and it was a brighter yellow.
I'm living my best life. It's my birthday, at least that's what I'm dressed like. I never had a problem showing y'all the real me. Hair when it's fucked up, crib when it's filled.
Staying with that Morphe 35C palette, I'm taking the orange shade, and I'm using that just slightly under the yellow shade to give me a better transition into my next shade.
I did this on my own, I made this a lane. Y'all gotta bear with me, I've been through some things. Run for small ass apartments to walk in red carpets, pissy elevators, not every dress is tailored. Some real life.
I'm taking a mixture of the two reds in the same palette, and I'm using that to create my outer corner and also to give me definition within my crease.
I'm the rose that came from the concrete and the rose. I'm like gold, man, I'm chosen, I'm floating. Hey.
I told y'all I'm living my best life. I told y'all I'm living my best life.
I do go back in with that orange shade from that palette, and I use it to blend out the harsh lines in between the red and the yellow for a smooth transition. I thought I was filming when I started to add this yellow shade, but I actually wasn't. So I just took the bright yellow shade that I used for the crease color, and I was packing that on to my lid, and I was going to show you guys on the next eye so you can see what I did.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I told y'all. You don't know. I told y'all.
Now I'm just taking that orange shade again, and I'm putting it on the center of my lid directly in between the red and the yellow, and this will create a smooth transition between those two colors.
Now I like dollars,
I had to turn my exposure down so you guys could see the payoff that I'm talking about between these colors, and now you can see the orange much more clearly. Now I'm going back in with that red, and I'm just using this to create a transition and also deepen up that crease if I lost any definition at all. Now I do go back into my Anastasia Subculture palette, and I'm using that very light yellow shimmery shade. I can't remember the name, but I'll list it in the description bar. And I'm putting this on top of the yellow after I sprayed my brush with Fix Plus, just so it can be more popping. Now taking a shimmery orange shade from the Urban Decay Vice palette, I'm packing that on top of the middle orange shade that I used from the Morphe palette, and this will just give me some more shimmer like I did with the yellow.
Tú compras todas las Jordan, a mí me las regalan. I spend in the club, what you have in the bank. This is the new religion bank, and Latino gang, yeah.
I didn't say this, but I do go back and forth between these two shades just so it could be a smooth transition and no harsh lines. But now I'm taking a smaller, more defined brush, and I'm bringing that yellow shade closer to the red shade at the end just to blend it out.
Me gusta el acento de la colombiana, como me ve el culo la dominicana, lo rico que me chinga la venezolana. Andamos activos, perico pim pim, billetes de 100 en el maletín, que retumbe el bajo y Valentín, yeah. Aquí prohibido mal, dile charitín, que perpico le tengo claritín. Yo llego a la discusión.
Now taking the initial matte orange shade from the 35T palette, I'm just making all this a smooth transition, no harsh lines, and that's all. Using a cotton round, I'm just cleaning up my edges with some makeup remover so I can have a clean base and no extra messiness. I just went ahead and added my lashes, and these were from Amazon, so I'm not really sure what lashes these are, but if I can find them, I'll definitely list them in the description bar. And now I'm taking my Mineral Veil primer, and I'm just putting that in my T-zone so I'm not oily. And now I'm going back in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I'm using that in areas that I will highlight. I'm not putting it all over my face, and I'm using my small Real Techniques blending sponge to blend that out.
I said I like it like that.
I said I like it like that.
Now using a flat kabuki brush, I'm blending out the foundation that I've mixed. I mixed 2 L'Oreal shades in C9 and N8 if I'm not mistaken, but I'll make sure I list it in the description bar.
Oh, he's so handsome, what's his name?
I do go back in with the sponge just to go over my entire face to make it more blendable and no harsh lines between the concealer and the foundation. And now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me for a highlight shade, and I'm using that under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead, and a little on my chin, and I'm blending that out with another small Real Techniques blending sponge that I sprayed with Fix Plus.
Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Fendi bag, Prada bag, Louis bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Birkin bag, she in a bag, she drip, she swag, never mad, she glad, Louis bag, she in a bag,
Mama needs some real money.
Now to set, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Banana Powder, and this is my first time using this product, so we'll see how I like it. Now I set the rest of my face with my MAC Fix Plus powder. Is it Fix powder? In the shade Dark. I'll list it in the description bar. And I put this in the areas that I did not highlight. I contour my nose with that powder as well, and then I just go back over it with my foundation brush and the concealer sponge just to make sure it's all blended together. Now for a light bronze, I'm using my CoverGirl bronzer in the shade Ebony, I believe, and I'm just putting this in the hollows of my cheeks and around my forehead, a little on my chin, and my, what is that, my neck. And now to finish off the eyes, I'm going back in with that matte orange shade first, and I'm going to put that directly under my lashes, and I'm going to go on top of that just in the corners with the red matte shade. And now I'm just taking this black eyeliner pencil and I'm putting that on my waterline, which I'm going to go over my lashes with a mascara, and I cannot remember the name of this one, but I'll put it in the description bar because I love it, and it's drugstore, so it's affordable. I just sprayed my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray, and now I'm taking my MAC highlight. Can't remember which shade it is, I'll put it in the description bar, but I find that it works better if I use a sponge, so I'm just putting that on the high points of my cheeks, and I'm using the brush that I use to contour to blend out any harsh lines that may be there. To finish off the look with lips, I'm using a NYX liner pencil, lip liner, there we go, lip liner in the shade Cappuccino, and I'm going to go on top of that with a butter gloss. I'll put the shade in the description bar. Clearly guys, you can see that I'm horrible with names, but I'll definitely list all my products.
Step out when that dress showing that ass and it's a fucking rap.
And because since our makeup is bomb, I have to take these rods out of my head now, and I'm just uncoiling them. But look at how they turn out, guys. I wouldn't dare turn out like this, so I'm going to separate them and fluff my hair, and then I'll be back with the finished product.
Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Came through drippin', drip drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they drippin', ice. Came through drippin'.
Okay, let me tell you guys, I did not know what I was going to do today. I just knew I was going to film a video, and what really inspired me is I put this yellow thing in the background, and I did the little backlighting thing, and I had like underexposed it a lot because I was like messing with the camera settings and everything like that, and it looked like the Incredibles. So I'm like, I'm definitely finna do an Incredibles inspired look, especially because the movie just came out. So hey, why not? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it, because it was definitely some trial and some error, some yes, some no, some you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, give me a big thumbs up. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Like the video. Comment anything down below, whether it's good, bad, whatever you want to see next. It don't matter. Comment it down below. Until next time, guys, I love you.